This is our case study for EDT 6030, which is a digital school comparison. Group members include Clinton Poles, Rebecca Raylan, Hannah Seymour, Stacy Tonkinson, and Benjamin Wagner. This presentation will focus on two digital schools that were discussed at length in our paper. The first one is the Electronic Classroom of Tomorrow, and the second one is the Ohio Virtual Academy. Both schools are based out of Ohio. This presentation will focus on the school benefits, some of the criteria for enrollments, the restrictions, as well as the selling point of each school. The first school that we will discuss is the Electronic Classroom of Tomorrow. This school is free of tuition for students in Ohio and offers a flexible schedule for the many students. It is geared towards students ages 5 to 21, in which students will be separated into 3 divisions based on the national and state curriculum. Each division is supervised by a principal. One thing that this school does focus on and stress is that students commit 25 hours a week to their learning. This is to ensure student success, as well as to help with student motivation and the want to succeed. The Electronic Classroom of Tomorrow was one of the first online schools in the nation. In 2001, the school graduated 21 students. By 2013, the school had graduated more than 2,500 students, showing tremendous growth and success. The current enrollment rate is set at 15,000 students throughout the state of Ohio. The Electronic Classroom of Tomorrow has many benefits that make it very appealing to the people of Ohio. One thing that the online institution tries to do is ensure that each student has a computer as well as broadband access, which is vital to any online institution. The school and websites are available 24 hours a day to accommodate for some of the more demanding schedules. The school is tuition free, which is very appealing to people throughout the state, and offers engaging activities such as field trips, as well as an interactive lunch period, which helps with the social aspect of school. The school offers a variety of courses which help pique students' interest and help their motivation for the learning process. The second school that our paper focused on was the Ohio Virtual Academy, which is based out of Toledo, Ohio. This school is geared towards a variety of students, including elite athletes, students that are homebound, as well as students that want a more challenging curriculum. The Ohio Virtual Academy is an accredited public institution since 2006. One thing that this school does is that they encourage students to spend about an hour per subject 5 days a week to ensure their success and to help motivate them to do their best in each course. The Ohio Virtual Academy has over 12,000 students from all 88 counties of the state. One thing that the online institution does when students are wondering about this education world is provide them with an interactive tutorial, which not only helps the school to assess the student motivation and want to learn, but it also helps the applicants understand what is expected of them in this online institution. Once that is done, another part of the enrollment process is a teleconference, which would actually address the individual needs of certain students. This is something that is a large advantage and a huge selling point for many parents. There are many benefits to the Ohio Virtual Academy that includes a tuition-free education because it is technically part of the public sector of education. Another benefit would be the individualized education plans for each student. This is a huge selling point, as I stated previously, especially for parents, because it helps them really understand the education world and make them feel at ease with this new way of learning because it is targeted specifically to their student and to their child. The school also tries to provide computers, printers, and supplemental materials to students. They offer remedial courses, especially in core subjects like math and English. And they also try to promote social outings and faculty-led outings, things that encourage students to think outside the box and to become more motivated and interested in the learning process. This slide addresses the cross-comparison analysis of both of the schools that we discussed. Looking at the electronic classroom of tomorrow, we can see that there are many benefits. One of the main selling points would be the idea that students are grouped based on their age range, and that curriculum and instruction is geared towards their wants and their needs. The focus on academic as well as social aspects of education is also a huge selling point, and their enrollment process is very easy and has seen tremendous growth over the past years. The Ohio Virtual Academy also has found much success. Couple benefits of this school is that they focus on parent involvement and lines of communication, which is essential to the learning process. They offer those remedial courses in core subjects like math and English. The idea of IEPs, or individualized education plans, helps students feel safe and positive about this learning experience. Their enrollment process is a little more rigorous, but it is in place to help ensure student motivation, and so that way the people can understand what they are signing up for and what is going to be required of them. Both schools have been very successful, and one thing that our paper goes into detail with are some of the findings, including the school report cards and how they actually do compared to the traditional school setting. After completing our analysis of both of these schools, we can see that there are many benefits to online learning, especially when it is done right. The idea of being flexible is essential, especially when you are dealing with students who might be homebound or students who might be elite athletes in their state. The idea of including student-driven learning will help with motivation and help students become part of the learning process. Both of these institutions were tuition-free, and both included some social components to give students a better feel of high school or middle school, and that will encourage their participation in the learning community. Studying both of these institutions let us see the increase of online learning and how much it has changed in just a few short years.